Welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin, and seeing a side of RSC that I've never really seen before. This is the Imperial Palace side, and the Imperial Palace Gardens. It's right around here, and you can see the ruins, probably from a Edo period castle, I'm guessing. And this is the Emperor's stomping ground. So, why am I hanging around RSC in the Emperor's area? Well, I'm here to meet a viewer, and this viewer has a Yacht-Master that's being repaired. Now, we'll talk to him about it and interview him and find out what the problem was, but he had it repaired. He's going to pick it up today. He said, hey, I'm going to RSC. Do you want to go? And like the fanboy I am, I said, hey, any excuse to go to RSC, I'm there. So that's what I'm doing. Straight ahead is the Yusen building where RSC is. Now this is the opposite side, which I've never actually seen before. All right, guys, right in front of Tokyo Station, the countdown clock behind me, the Omega countdown clock. What am I wearing to RSC? Well, I almost called it a hydronaut. The Icona. It's hard to believe that they would actually service this monstrosity. I'm gonna inquire about what a service would cost and see if I can possibly get a different dial style. I kind of like the black dial too, and I wouldn't mind getting a black dial on here, so we'll see. Hey, what do I dislike about this watch? Okay, the size is a little bit of an issue, but I've gotten used to it. Doesn't have Rolex on the dial, but one of my main complaints is the bezel doesn't rotate. That would have been really handy because I was catching a train this morning, 52 past the hour. I would have shot that bezel over, marked the time. I couldn't do it. You know, what you can do is you can run the chronograph and then stop it at 52, and that's what I did, but you know, you have to wait 52 seconds to do it. It's not what I would call convenient. So that's a criticism, but I gotta say, this alpha males any other watch, well, mechanical watch, when you're talking functions, I really like that. I haven't wanted for anything. I'll probably in the future go into the details of what I really like and dislike about it, but that's just something I wanted to throw out there. All right, so let's see, what do we have? 2 minutes. Here's Jason, he's a viewer.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
All right, so first of all, wristwatch check. What are you sporting today?
My Tudor.
All right, that's awesome. And you've had that for how long?
About a year now.
All right, double date. That's excellent. I like the blue.
57-100.
And you just got that strap recently, didn't you?
Yeah, Bespokes.
Bespoke strap. That's what kind of animal is that?
Alligator.
Alligator. All right, right on. So he's got a Tudor on. I've got a Tudor on, and we're picking up his Yacht-Master today.
Yes, I can't wait.
All right, so let's have a 1-minute interview about this Yacht-Master. So first of all, you had it for about how long?
About a year and a half, 2 years, just about.
Okay, so 2 years, and you bought it new.
New,
it was
brand
a new piece.
Yeah, on the gray market.
Okay, on the gray market. And did you pay a premium for it?
About 30 or 40,000 yen.
Okay, so about 400 USD, which is not bad at all.
No, it wasn't bad. Now it's, I think they're selling it for about 1,400,000 yen.
Okay, all right, 1,400,000. Okay, but there were some problems with it. You said it stopped?
Yeah, the watch stopped.
Okay, all right, so it stopped. Now, here's the interesting thing, because it had the warranty card.
Yeah.
Right, and you took the RSC, and what did they say? Did they honor the warranty?
Yeah, they honored the warranty, no problem. And,
okay,
yeah,
that's
no
awesome.
problem.
So that's sometimes something that comes up. You know, does the warranty follow the watch or not? And did they make any mention of that? Did they just look at the warranty card and did they say, you know, did you buy it new or anything? Did they even ask about it?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
I just passed them the warranty card, and then he looked at it. They passed it to the watchmaker. He checked it, and then he said it's covered under warranty. Don't worry.
Awesome. So that means it was swiped before it left the AD, which turned on the I think it's a 5-year warranty, right?
5-year warranty,
yeah. All right. The interesting thing is what they did to it. Like, did they do a complete overhaul? And I'm sure we'll ask all that and find that out. But do you know yourself?
They said there was a problem with one of the gears.
Gears, okay.
Yeah, and I asked them on the phone if they had pressure tested it and cleaned and added oil on the phone when he called me, and he said that, yeah, they had.
Wow, so it sounds like you might be getting kind of an overhaul of sorts. It'll be interesting to see what kind of warranty it comes with. I know overhauls have a 2-year warranty, and you got 3 years left on it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
that's right.
yeah, so that's interesting. Well, we'll see if he gets a cool pouch. What kind of pouch are you going to get? That's the question. A plastic pouch or the suede pouch?
All right.
All right, you ready to get it?
Yeah, let's go get it.
All right. What is that called? Anyone?
The second wheel.
Second wheel? Interesting. Okay, so broken second wheel.
It's not broken, but it doesn't work well.
Oh, it
So
didn't work well. Okay.
We replaced to the new one.
Okay, cool.
Thank you very much.
Charge you.
Okay.
So just please.
Okay.
Do you wear the watch, or you want me to put in the bag?
Oh, please. Thank you.
Wow, excellent. No, you can put it in.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And that's a nice pouch. Did you guys get new pouches?
Oh yes. So we replaced this to the last year.
Really? Okay, because you used to have the, yeah, that's a better looking pouch.
Can I?
All right, guys, so we got the watch and having some coffee now. And what are your reactions? You're pretty satisfied?
Oh, very satisfied. Service at Rolex is perfect.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And as to be expected, they pressure checked the watch. Now, it didn't have a full overhaul. They just replaced the part. And as you can see here, it was the second wheel that was off, and that was replaced. And he showed us the wheel, and you wanted it, right? You tried to get the
Yeah, I
wheel.
asked for the wheel, but he wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah, which is not surprising, but I'm glad you asked because, yeah, put him on the spot, right? I'd want the wheel too for fun. Yeah, big news. Wow, breaking news. There are new pouches at RSC Japan. Not like the envelope type. So it's the suede, right?
Would you
It's
like
the
to
suede.
see?
Yeah. And
They even provided a beautiful bag.
yeah, I've got a bunch of those packs, which I love. But there you go, and his watch is in there, and that's the new case. You know, there's another case that I like a little bit more, but that's an improvement. It's got a button and kind of a cool thing. I got one. He just handed one to me, which was pretty generous. So how does it look?
Looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you miss it?
Very much so.
All right, let's take a closer look at this. All right, guys, here it is, Jason's watch, the blue dialed Yacht-Master, absolutely beautiful. It looks minty, and you know, after wearing the Icona and looking at something so beautiful as this, wow. This has just such a nice shape, and you know, it's kind of like a Submariner, but kind of not, and very nice. And of course, you've got the polished middle links, which I complain about a lot, but looking at them, they really are beautiful. Now, Jason, do the polished middle links, do you worry about scratching them?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
It looks fine, though. So, I guess you don't...
I baby my watch, I
Yeah.
guess you could say. Yeah. But, you know, when you think about it, it's made for yachting, right? So I guess getting a couple scratches on it won't ruin my day, but...
See, I think that's exactly how I'd react to it. If I had a polished middle link watch, I just wouldn't... I wouldn't wear it as casually as I feel like I can with the brush bracelets. I know myself, you know. I would raise my wrist, you know, above tables and stuff, and wouldn't rest my hands. I just know myself. But have you ever thought about putting something on the clasp to sort of keep scratches off it?
Like a tape? Or?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. I like it the way it is. Whatever happens is you know, regular wear. So yeah, I've never thought of actually doing that. I tried using what's it called, that
Cape Cod cloth?
No, I would never use a Cape Cod.
I wouldn't either.
No, I've used a rubber strap by Rubber Bee, and I tried it and I wore it for about a day, not even, like half a day, and then I just changed. I changed it back to the regular bracelet.
Yeah, I like bracelets as well. I can only do aftermarket straps and bracelets for like 24 to 48 hours, and then I start fiending for the original bracelet.
Yeah, I like keeping everything original.
Yeah, so see, it's got the rehot, which is perfectly centered, which is nice. This is great. I really like this watch. Do you use the bezel a lot?
Actually, no. I don't use it at all. I hardly ever use it.
Really? Okay. So you just wear this maybe one day a week?
Once a week, yeah.
Once a week, okay.
On Sunday.
And then your sort of go-to watch is what we're going to look at next here.
All right.
And then, by the way, guys, you can see the new pouch. Okay, and that's what he's keeping it in, and it's got the little roll that you put it on to keep the bracelet from moving around and hitting against itself in the back of the watch. Yeah. Okay, so this is what Jason usually wears, and this is a Tudor. And it's called the Double Date?
Double Date, yeah.
Double Date, okay.
It's a 57-100.
It's got a nice sub-dial. Yeah, this is beautiful. And it's got, oh, look at that.
It has a display case back as well.
Oh, wow. All right. That's a treat. That's something that us Rolex people don't get a lot. And so this would be ETA movement?
No, it's an in-house movement.
Okay. So is this a modern watch?
Yeah, it's new.
You can buy this and it's in the catalog?
You can. I've seen it in one Tudor shop in Ginza.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah, that's something Rolex. I really wish they would do sometimes.
Yeah, it would be nice.
The display case back. And I don't know, for some reason they don't. They've just only done it one time, just with the Tudor prints, and it was a very half-assed case back, very small. And yeah, but the blued hands and indices on here are beautiful.
I use this watch and I changed the straps on it. I never had the original bracelet that came. I had the original strap that came with it, but it was a brown leather crocodile leather strap, and I have a stingray strap for this watch. I have a rubber strap for this watch, and I also have this alligator strap for this watch. So
Okay.
I have about four or five straps for this watch. I call this my strap queen.
Your strap queen. And this pretty much gets 5 or 6 days of the week?
No,
rest time?
maybe 3 days a week.
Okay, and then what do you wear the rest of the time?
I have a Tissot chronometer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I use
And that's
that.
a quartz piece, yeah?
It's a quartz piece, yes.
Okay.
And then I use that because I work with children.
Okay.
So I have kids grabbing at my wrist and things like that. So I don't want to ruin any of my watches. And plus, I'm always washing their hands, so I'm getting my hands wet.
Right.
And,
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get the strap wet. Well, it's interesting because the Yacht-Master would be perfect for that. But, of course, you got the polished middle links and...
No,
Yeah, that's
draw
something
too
you
much
want to keep...
attention. Also,
Right.
I worry more about the bezel more than the polished middle
the
links.
platinum bezel.
Yeah, that's why I bought the Yacht-Master. Actually, I wanted a precious metal in my watch, but I didn't want to buy a two-tone.
Okay.
And I can't afford a all gold watch yet, or an all platinum watch. But that's what I'm saving for. Is I'd like to get a all gold Sky Dweller, a yellow gold Sky Dweller.
All right, I was noticing the action on the bezel, and you think it would be pretty much identical to the action on a GMT, a 16710, for example, but there's a clickiness and there's a spring on those bidirectional bezels. And, you know, I'm not saying that there's not a spring here, but it almost feels like, it feels a little bit different. It feels like there's a slot or something, and when you rotate it, it kind of falls into the slot, and it's very satisfying. It's very satisfying, and you can see that the triangle hits those markers pretty perfectly. All right, let's get it back to 0. Whoops, I overshot it, but that's not a problem because it's bidirectional. All right, guys, and then the Icona, which Jason was just checking out. He likes big watches, and you know, the Icona is one of those watches you don't really ask people how they feel about it. It's like you know, it's like marrying an incredibly homely and overweight woman and then walking around asking your friends, hey, what do you think? Right? But what did you say about it?
Well, I like it. It looks very bold. It looks very masculine. I think it's a good watch. I think it looks very nice.
Well,
and it seems to be a very nice watch.
It's definitely an acquired taste, and I've got to say, it's a fun watch to wear just because of all the functions it has, and so I do appreciate it for that. And you know, while I was there, oh, you can see me in the reflection. I checked out what it would cost to have this overhauled, and you can actually get different dials. They've got almost like, so they've got 6 different dials, 2 distinct styles, but the coloring is different. And so you've got like this style with either this silver or gray or black, and then you've got the more modern one, which doesn't have a tachometer. I don't like it as much, but it's kind of nice, and you can get that in white, or I want to say it was gray or black. And yeah, as far as prices go, let's take a look at that. Okay guys, so I got this price list here from Rolex, and the dial is $36,000, and I want to say that's not with labor. Labor would make it $5,000 more. An overhaul costs $48,000, which is really surprising because I want to say the Tudor Hydronaut was quoted as more. It was like 60 plus, so that's weird. I don't know if that's a mistake or what. I mean, you'd think that the Icona would be a harder watch to overhaul, but maybe not. I mean, it's a value movement. Labor is what you'd pay on top of that 36 if you didn't want the overhaul, if you just wanted the dial. And you might need to get hands, and a set of hands would be 8,500 yen, depending on if you know, the dial had different colored hands. So there you go, that's what it would cost. What will I do? Nothing yet. I've got 11 months on the warranty. I think I'll just hang out and use it until then. But there you go, that's what it would cost to overhaul the Icona and get a new dial, which I'll probably do because that'll be kind of fun. I want to see what it would look like with a black dial. All right guys, so what do you think? I think it looks awesome and it feels awesome. And Jason asked me, he said, it's got some heft, does it feel heavy? And I gotta say, after wearing the Icona, this feels so light and comfortable. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, you know, I think I might be a convert. I really like this. You got the blue dial, you got the accents, and who knows, I could come to love the polished middle links. I just have to resign myself to scratches, that's the thing. Wrist sizes aren't that different. All right, what do you guys say? I think it goes with the shirt, doesn't it?
Looks good, Austin.
It's beautiful. All right. What the hell am I doing with an Icona? Need something like this. The bi-directional bezel is really useful as well because if you miss the time, you don't have to go all the way back around again. I would use that bezel more. I'm surprised you don't. You just don't think about it, or do you not use it because you don't want to like hurt it?
No,
Okay.
I don't use it because I'm usually on leisure time when I'm wearing that. Right. So it's like
there's no reason
leisure
to.
suit Larry watch, I guess you could call it.
All right, yeah, you're not rushing around,
No,
marking
not
train
rushing
times
around,
and stuff.
no.
Cool. Well, it gets my approval. This is a beautiful watch. All right.
Thanks, Austin.
Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.